Alright, birthday Howard, birthday I was try. Birthday Howard, birthday I was try. Calculate how about I was try by assuming Kakadash. Double honor to elder apostle, great man, who was necessary fight taking the Akina, put the truth to call the poor corner of the earth. It has been tell you how about sunshine at the hook will let. Since 2020, the year of prophecy, you can see we're only a couple of days in the so-called New Year's. That 2020, a week haven't gone by yet, in prophecy or speaking, right? Because the on the screen, World War III has basically started. You gotta remember, big wars stem from smaller wars. So these are some of the smaller wars that gonna start kick off World War II. This is timeofisrael.com. The U.S. killed powerful Iranian general Qasem Soleimani and bad at airstrike. If their leader, the IRGC elite coup force, blamed for attack on Israel, killed in American bombing at airport, had to be ran back. Militia also slain. I'm not going to go through the whole article. Had a few articles, basically headline. It said, he was killed in the airstrike at Baghdad International Airport. Iraqi TV and three Iraqi officials said Friday the U.S. Department of Defense confirmed it had carried out the airstrike. It said General Soleimani was actively developing plans to attack American diplomats and service members in Iraq and throughout the region. It said General Soleimani and his cub force were responsible for the death of hundreds of American and coalition service members and the wounding of thousands more. It said the Iraqi official said the strike also killed Abu Mahdi al-Muhandis, the deputy commander of Iran-backed militia known as the Popular Mobilization Forces. See, so this was a huge blow to the Iranian military of top generals. So taking a general out is basically like an act of war. So United States of America have initiated World War III war. So this is pretty much in line with prophecy, with Revelation 11, Revelation 20 or 19. There's a verse in there. Also Ezekiel 38, Joel 3. Another article, and I'm going to look at the scriptures. But let me get this one scripture. It's Revelation 20 and 8. It said, and shall go out to the sea, the nations are in the four corners of the earth, Gog and Magog, to gather them together to battle, which is World War III, the number of whom is as the sand of the sea. Right? So all these will be gathered, pursuant to Ezekiel 38 and Joel 3. Revelation 19, and I don't think it was 19, I think it was 17. Now I'm going to go to Joel 3 and 9 proclaim ye that among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty man, let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up, beat their plowshares into score, and you put it into fear. Let the weak say, I am strong. So that prophecy been fulfilled because these other nations that used to be weak now have nuclear capability, now have military, and are not backing down from America. Like all these countries like Iran, Iraq, Libya, as mentioned in Ezekiel 38, they could be backed by Russia. So Russia could be a guardian to them. Instead of assemble yourself and come, all you heathen, gather yourself together round about titter, because thy mighty one to come down, O Lord Yahweh shall shine. Then let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat. Let the Hebrew tongue is Yahweh Shaphat, which means the Most High is going to judge. And who the world called God, his true name is Yahweh. For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. Sit ye in the thicket, for the harvest is white. Come, get you down, for the press is full, the fat overflows, for the wickedness is great. So there'll be a lot of death. Pretty much all those military down there will be 100% death down there. Multitude in the valley of decision, for the day of the Lord Yahweh shall shine is near in the valley of decision. Alright, get off the side to bring judgment.
He's dangerous.
Leave him alone. I will say, go lay down. Instead, I said on that, Ezekiel 38, so I'll probably go back to the article. Then we're going to Ezekiel 38. It's the economic collapse blog.com that Iran, if your move, Trump take down an Iranian general, Qasem Soleimani, is likely to start a global war. It is going to start a global war. Well, that's going to start a global war. Go to Ezekiel 38, go back to Revelation. It's the Revelation 11 and 14. The second roll is past, and behold, the third roll cometh quickly. The rolls mean destruction. Right? The second roll, which was what? Prophecy. They were prophesying that World War II was going to happen in this very verse right here. And then, in the same verse, it said World War III going to take place. And it said it comes quickly. And now we're in that third world, World War III. Yep. Prophecy, year 2020, so we already knew that these prophecies were going to take place. So they tell you in Matthew 24, and 6, ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. And you look up the word rumor in the Greek, it means report. So, all these right here, the article I have right here, these are reports of wars. And that's what we're going over. We're going over the report of the war, right? Because it was prophesied that we were going to hear wars and reports of war. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. But the end is not yet. See? So all these are going to come to pass, but the end is not yet. Like other apostles already said, 2020 is already going to be a hot year. Right? But in that video, he said, just because these wars going on doesn't mean it's the end. You know, basically saying that there's other prophecy that has to take place. The mark of the beast, the major prophecy right there. So even though these wars and rules of war are going to take place, it's not the end yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famine, and pestilences, and earthquake in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrow. So these are just the beginning of sorrow that can take place here on Earth. And war is one of those. Another article. This is uk.news.yahoo.com. The causing Soleimani's death, Iran will harsh revenge after U.S. airstrike killed top general. The Iranian leaders have pledged severe retaliation against the U.S. after a White House-backed airstrike killed its most senior general. Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, said harsh revenge awaits the criminal behind the attack on General Qasem Soleimani, which took place at Baghdad Airport earlier this morning, under the direction of Donald Trump. Declaring 3 days of public mourning, Mr. Khamenei pledged to ramp up military action against the U.S. All friends, as well as all enemies, know that the path of resistance will come, and definite victory awaits the Mujahideen, Islamic fighters, on this blessed path, he announced, which that's not part of prophecy. Prophecy is that all these heathen nations, with Iran is one of those going to die when your house try to come back. Praising the general, he said for years it was his wish to become a martyr, and finally God granted him his highest office, adding his pure blood was shed in the hand of the most depraved of human beings. So show you what happened in that Iran vows to strike back. What they will, pursuant to prophecies. Ezekiel 38:1. And the word of the Lord Yahweh Shai came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy faith against God in the land of Magog, which is Russia, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesied against him, and say, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, I am against thee, O God, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and I will turn thee back and put hook into thy jaw, and I will bring thee forth for all thy army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, though all the military might of Russia, the tank, truck, plane, jet, helicopters, all that. Even a great company with bucklers and shield, all of them handling sword. Persia is today Iran. Because Iran used to be known as the Persians. Ethiopia and Libya with them. All of them with shields and helmets, though. Even Iran going to be part of this battle with World War III. Gomer and all his band, the House of Togarmah, Togarmah of the North Quarter, and all his band, and many people with these. They're talking about Turkey too. If they be thou prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. After many days thou shalt be visited, in the latter year thou shalt come into the land that is brought back and restored, according to Israel. But that's it on down to verse 7. See? Back to the article. I think it's the last one I have. It's from RT.com. The fifth kill in Elstrite, north of Baghdad, targeting convoy carrying Shia militia member report. So the United States did another military strike, killing more. So this is just heating up the pot of World War III. So you got to, like I said earlier in the video, small thing escalate to major conflict and eventually a full-out war. So like I said back in Match 24, these are part of the report. These are part of the rumors of war that we're hearing about. You know, so like I said, it's 2020, the year of prophecy, and World War III is on the horizon, and it's trendy right now online. Number one trendy as far as what people are talking about on social media, and that's World War III. So it comes to a close, and then you have this video, Iranian diplomat at the UN burning the American flag, saying death to America. So with that, more lava.